What is up, everyone? Godzilla851 back to talk about the Godzilla 1984 figure. Yeah, there was a bit of a hiccup with the original video, so doing a redo. Can't do the really unboxing part of it, but this is more of the review. So just as a recap, here's the box. This box is awesome. You know, the picture on it for Godzilla, it looks awesome. Okay, it's like he just woke up from battling Super X. It's about to battle Super X. Awesome. Okay, this is Shinjuku battle version, and this is the Rick version. Don't worry, we're going to go into the Rick version right after that. So, starting off, well, the tail is already installed. Watch the original video. But I might take it off private for a little bit sometime in the future, but this thing is awesome. Okay, you install the tail, and you just look and you bask in its glory. This thing is amazing, head to toe, tail to snout, awesome. Okay, looking at the dorsal plates first, they're a little different. They are not like white to have like the color come through. They're actually blue tinted, but also when you actually turn on the Rick feature, actually like pops with that color, that blue. Just looks awesome. Okay, then let's go on with normals. Go on to the face, and first off, you look at the eyes. The eyes have that like very angry bloodshot look to them, like he does in the film. Okay, like he just woke up from getting electricity into him from the radiation, or like he's ready to breathe fire at the military and, you know, just evaporate them. Awesome. Then you look onto the face and the teeth. The teeth are individually sculpted, looks amazing. I love the fangs. It harkens back to the 1954 Godzilla. Love it. Just love it. And you look at the mouth. And there are some that say this isn't a true closed mouth Godzilla. The mouth is closed enough for me, okay? I've seen online people using rubber bands or using like the little wrappings they put around, I think celery or a kale or whatever. Knowing my luck, I end up breaking it. I really don't want to. I love this figure. And I love this suit. I love the movie, which we'll get into that later. I want to talk about it again. Okay, probably going to say a lot of the same stuff I said in the other video, but this is for any of the newcomers. Okay, then you move on to, you know, the jawline. You got the ears, little goblin ears, just like the 54. Also, I love the goblin ears on Godzilla. It just looks awesome. Then you move on to the neck and around, you know, his throat. Looks awesome. Has like the little gills, the little creases, so like the head can move around a lot more. Awesome. Then you move on to the chest. Now, the chest and the arms looking awesome, like the scene when Godzilla first attacks the power plant and he gets his first snack of the movie. You know, the arms are kind of, you know, curled up. He's about to give a big roar. Looks awesome. Tree bark skin, and he's mostly charcoal gray, almost like a really dark color, but in certain lights you can actually see accents of blue in the skin as well, so give it a little more flavor. You move on to the hips and the legs. They are stocky and thin at the same time, looking like a big old powerhouse, this Godzilla. Looks awesome. You move on to the feet, and then the four-toe scheme with toenails, bone yellow. I guess that's more, you know, natural look, where the standard is going to have bone white dorsal plates, you know. Speaking of the standard, unfortunately, it is being postponed for a little bit because of the coronavirus over in China. That's where X Plus has their main manufacturing. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a little bit for the standard. If you were wanting to get the Rick, I highly recommend it. Just been looking at this thing over and over again. Awesome. Just love it. Just love it. Okay. And that's mainly the review of it. Unfortunately, the other video got a little messed up during the editing process. I did not catch it until after it was already uploaded, and I don't have the original video. And I tried to re-download it from YouTube to fix it, but every app that I try to use says, not compatible with YouTube. Oh, great. So anyway, we are going to look at the Rick feature of this. And awesome. I love it. This Godzilla is just amazing. Okay, I love it. Okay, now that it is out, it is the idea of which one is better now of the Yuji Sakais. Well, my buddy Leslie Chambers is going to be doing a live stream, so I'm not going to go through all of them. They're all awesome in my opinion. But it was thought of, is this one better than the 91 Hokkaido landing? Well, let's find out. We have both Yuji Sakai Godzillas. One the 91, the Hokkaido, and the 84 Shinjuku. And right off the bat, the 84 does have some advantages over the 91. The 91 came out a couple of years ago, back when they were still testing the waters, seeing how they can do the shrinking of the vinyl, and the 84 is taller than the 91 figure. But then again, the 91 is more of a walking motion, where the 84 is more of like a standard standing motion. So, both have, their strengths in their pose. Now, looking at both of these figures together, and if I had to pick, and I've had a little bit of time to think about this, which one is better? I'd have to go with the 84. The 84 is a big step in towards the future, and the 91 was great. I love this figure. I will not stop loving this figure, and yeah, but the 84, as of right now, I think is better than the 91. Now, with age and with, seeing how other people react to things, will this change? Maybe. But as of right now, I feel the 84 is better than the 91. Now, if you don't have either one of these figures, go get them both. Okay, seriously, don't let me give you the idea that the 91 is bad. It's not. This figure is amazing. Okay, but the 84 as of right now, I feel is better. And that there is the review for the Godzilla 84 Rick Edition. Okay, this thing is amazing. Okay, X Plus, you done good. Thank you very much for this. And before we go, I'd like to talk a little bit about Godzilla 1984 and 85, how I feel about both of these films. If you don't want to hear this, or if you've heard this in the other video, I'll catch y'all at the next unboxing or review. There's the backpack for the Godzilla 84 as well, for the Rick feature as well. So it comes with it. That's another thing I really like about X Plus nowadays. Before they had like these little ice cream cone power packs to do the Rick features, and those were interesting, a bit odd, but these ones are so much better. They have the name of the film on it, the specs of the figure as well. It's so much better. I like it that way. So, Godzilla 1984/85. This is my first Godzilla film that I've seen. Okay, back in when I was a toddler, back when I was still in a car seat, I remember going to this mall called Boscov's up in Pennsylvania. And I remember, my parents, bringing me out to the car, and they just got done shopping, and they put this VHS on my lap to show me. And I remember being very enamored with it. It's Godzilla 1985. I love the box. I love the way how it looked. I love the way Godzilla looked on it. Okay, everything about it. I just remember holding it in my hands, just awesome. And I remember getting home. I remember sitting on the deck. It's a big family room kind of thing, for me and my brothers. And I remember them putting it on. I remember sitting back and watching. I remember hearing that amazing music. Which, by the way, I own 3 copies of Godzilla 1984/8. I own the Kraken, the Blu-ray. I own a Toho Collection Godzilla 1984. And I own a bootleg version of Godzilla 1985. I got at a horror movie convention. It is the Laserdisc port onto a DVD. However, they included trailers to the film. They had commercials to the film, like when they did with Dr. Pepper. Godzilla vs. Bambi is on it, and they have the main event, just a figure. And in the other video, I kind of forgot that someone actually did add a lot of chapters to the Godzilla 1984 and the other, 85. Okay, the 84, the Toho Collection, I said didn't have chapters either. It does. Oh, it does. I guess when I first got it back when I had a PS3, which that thing played anything, but I watched it all on my PS4, and it didn't seem to work then, but then I just, the hell of it. I just pressed, track forward, and actually it skips tracks. So yeah, there isn't a main menu though to select. As soon as you put the movie in and hit play, it immediately starts playing like some trailers before the movie, and then it gets into the movie, and then it plays the making of afterwards. So that's a little turn off to it, but if you haven't seen this movie before, and you haven't had a chance to, play it, at all, the Kraken version, I think, is probably the best bet, the cheapest bet. However, if you really want to see the original, the awesome original version, I recommend you get this version. Okay, I got it on Amazon, and I think it was like $30. But after I bought that version, then I bought Biollante, then I bought Ghidorah, then I bought Mothra, Matt Godzilla, Space Godzilla, Destroy. I bought all those versions on there, and they all play the exact same way. It goes trailers, movie, and then making of feature. And awesome stuff. Back to this film, I just remember watching it, and then my love for Godzilla actually growing from Godzilla 1985. The ending really bothered me as a kid. It still bothers me a little bit to this day, but now I know where it all goes. It goes into Biollante all the way to Destroya, but for the longest time, I just didn't know what to think. But then my parents, we went out, we would go to Boscov's, and we would always pick up one more copy of a Godzilla film. I believe it was Godzilla vs. Gigan was the second film. I remember the VHS. Then it wasn't Godzilla vs. Gigan. It was Son of Godzilla. It was actually Son of Godzilla. I remember now. It was Son of Godzilla. I remember the poster to it. And on the cover, because it looked like the 84 Godzilla on it. I'm like, oh, hey, it's something else. I remember watching, like, this is very different, but also very fun as well. Then it just kind of moved on from there. All the other Godzilla movies that we just would buy then. And awesome stuff. Memories, they come and go nowadays. How I remember, my past. Just turned 35, so yeah. And then I'm not being able to see Godzilla vs. Biollante until 1996. I saw it at Blockbuster on VHS, rented it there, and then it's funny. Then the second time we went back to, bring it back, they had Godzilla vs. Hedra, or Godzilla vs. Smog Monster. Actually, I remember it on VHS. My dad actually rented both the movies again, brought them both home, for the weekend, which was really cool. Alright, I'm rambling now. This is Goji to 851 saying y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful night whenever you decide to watch this. The other video I am going to put on private for now. Because, there's that scene, when I was trying to be funny, trying to be avant-garde or whatever. I guess I should stop that because I'm not a movie director. I'm not a movie creator. I make, these unboxings and figure reviews, but you know, maybe I'm not cut out to be a director. But we'll see you all at the next unboxing video. All right, y'all take it easy.